So yeah, I guess that's just a friendly reminder. I know, Amanda, you had somebody yesterday that she had signed up like over a year ago, and she was like wanting to sign up and go all in. And so I'm just verifying with people and making sure that like just have them complete the coach change form first, because we don't want any like, or just confirm that they don't have an account or that they're not a secret coach and they don't even know that they're a coach. Yeah, yikes. And then I just remind people too, like, because I have a ton of coaches, like coaches that have canceled, that may have signed somebody up and then you've inherited that coach. I just try to send them an email regularly and say like, hey, you're still signed up as a coach. I know if they don't pay their monthly coach fee, they'll be canceled after 90 days. But like I have people that I message every quarter that are still signed up as a coach and paying their $15 monthly coach fee that do not respond to my messages. They see my messages, they don't respond, and they don't cancel. And they're not buying Shakeology. They're just paying that $15 monthly fee. And I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, you do know you're still a coach. You do know you're still paying $15 a month, right? And they like, I don't know if that scares people. And they're like, oh, I better not respond to this because she's going to make me do something. But I think it's unfortunate because what if one of those people, what if their sister signs up as a coach and then they want to go sign up as a coach, but they're, like that's just frustrating. So, so if you have people in your downline that have gone inactive, but are still paying a coach fee, I just usually try to check in with them every couple months to be like, hey, anything I can help you with? Just so you know, you're still enrolled as a coach. You're still showing up in my team. So, so first order of business, congratulations, Kelly, on Diamond this week. That is
thank
amazing.
You.
Huge goal. Do you have any words you'd like to share? Do you have any speech?
I didn't prepare. So no, not really. I haven't had coffee yet. I'm sorry. I'm like not awake yet.
Get some coffee later.
But no, I mean, thanks for having my back. You know what's awesome is Michaela posted something like in one of the Diamond pages, and a girl responded and said something about like, you're so lucky to do this business with a friend. And honestly, like that was something I never thought about just because it's just how we are. And I know like Sarah and some others on the call, like, well, Sarah's a friend of mine also, but like it dawned on me that a lot of people do this business and they're on teams with people that they don't really even know, and I just like, I kind of realized that I had been taking it for granted that, you guys have been my friends for years and now like we're doing this together, and it is really awesome. So I do feel very, blessed to have you guys, having my back. I appreciate it. It's nice that it's, your friends and not some stranger. Michaela's chatting. I love you too.
I agree.
So, that's all I got.
That's awesome. It's a really awesome, like, feeling, community, team, tribe. Like and I think it brings a lot more energy to what we do, because like we can share that passion and excitement with each other and not feel like braggy or like, like, I mean, it's not uncomfortable, and I mean, I'm sure it probably isn't on other teams, but like, it's just a natural, like, excitement and joy,
Yeah,
and like to be able to share that with other people and other people that, like, I know Michaela and I have joked before about like, man, we've come a long way from like 14 years ago when we were like doing keg stands and bar bombs. Like, what in the world? Like, who would have thought that, we'd reconnect over getting healthy and not.
We were like the unhealthiest people
ever by the dumpster.
In the business of getting people healthy.
Yeah.
Quite ironic.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a lot of really like close friends that have ever had any interest in joining in doing anything Beachbody. And I mean, I don't have a lot of really, really close girlfriends anyway. But yeah, it's like, it's definitely become like a family. Like, I'm very grateful for all of you guys, and just to have like a mama coach family is really so much of a blessing. So
I agree.
congratulations, lady. Very, very excited for you in this next step in your business. And I know Sarah has Eric as Emerald this week, and that's very exciting. Congratulations there, lady.
Thanks.
You are like just
Expired by 2 days.
train is pulling into the station. Like you're getting there.
I know, but it's like your fate is in somebody else's hands too. Like Eric was easy to control. Like that was super easy.
Right.
But it's ow. Yeah. But yeah. So it's like trying to help them.
Yeah.
And figure it out. My mom is on my other leg.
The opposite of Eric.
She is, but I don't like. Do any of you sign up coaches underneath your parents at all?
My mom's an Emerald.
She is.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, my parents are getting ready to retire. Like, I don't want to mess with their financial anything. Does it mess with that?
No.
Can't you just use your credit card?
Yeah, but it's still their like.
Oh,
She's
they're
still gonna get a tax thing. So, I don't like.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I know, and that's my
She's
thing.
busy
Like,
screaming at her kids.
I know. Like, I have, like, really, I could sign 2 people probably as coaches underneath my mom too, but I don't want to screw her, like, with their taxes and financially. Like, they've got everything set. I'm like, I don't want her to make more money than she already does.
So I think as long as if you make more than $600 a year as a coach, then you can get a 1099.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Sorry, chaos. So like I got my mom to Emerald. My mom's like, yeah, if I have some friends that want to sign up, I'll send them your way and you can sign them up under me. But the people that I put under my mom are not like my mom's friends. Like they're discount coaches that helped her get to Emerald. And she gets Social Security now. And I know that you have to put in your Social Security number to enroll as a coach. So the income that she gets, I don't know that will ever exceed $600. If it does, she'll get a 1099. But then we've also talked about, like, her and my dad have also talked about, like, you have the opportunity to like write off your internet and your phone too because of this, because you'll get a 1099. So that's a benefit that they use.
You have a dad.
So I would just let her know. Like, yeah, right. I know. Like,
he's literally sitting right next to me. Like, and I have headphones in. Like, I can't hear you.
You have a dad.
I don't get it.
Like, what? I do?
Well, and we don't have electricity. Again, they're
Oh.
dying.
Why?
I don't know. We didn't have it Wednesday night because it stormed and it was like really windy. I don't know why we don't have it now, but we haven't had it since like 5 this morning.
ugh, that's a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot, huh?
So it's really cold actually.
Oh, nice.
It's like 50 here.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dying out here.
Yeah, it's pretty cold this
I'm
morning.
come out here with my computer. It's hot out here. The fans on. But yeah, I would maybe just have that conversation with her and let her know, like, hey, this is a little extra income. It's not going to. I don't know. I mean, I don't know your parents, so I would just maybe just talk to them and say, like, this is your potential. However,
Yeah.
if you don't want any part of that income, then like you won't be able to build her, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it would be, I mean, it's her name and it's her Social Security number.
Right.
So
Right.
that income has to go somewhere, even if it's your credit card or
Right.
account, So that might be, you might want to ask that in the dream team page too, because somebody may have a little bit better insight on that. But yeah, I would just talk to her and just tell them.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know. Tracy's so close, like, and she's like talking to a ton of people, and she's got some people that she thinks will sign up as a discount coach. And I'm like, she goes, just leave it for now. And I'm like,
okay.
I'm impatient.
I know. I want to congratulate Amanda because she had a girl yesterday that's ready to go all in and enroll as a coach too. And similar situation. She's going through the coach change process right now. So that is very exciting because that is Amanda's first lady. So congratulations, girly. And Amanda, I don't know if you guys have seen or if you guys are friends on Facebook or anything like that, but she's like rocking this 80-day obsession transformation. Like, girlfriend, it looks amazing. I think I shared her transformation the other night, but she is killing it.
Congrats. That's really great.
And yeah, she's just over halfway there. No, you're in phase 3 now. Done with week 1 of phase 3. So, woohoo! Right. And then she's doing really awesome stuff in her Insta stories too. And I think that's how we connected, Amanda, was like through Insta stories. And she had already been doing 80-day obsession, but I was like, girlfriend, you are doing all the things that I do already. You need to be a coach. And she was like, all right. And look at her coaching.
Really cool.
So I want to just I'm going to do a little screen share and dive into our calendar real quick because there's a lot of stuff for June. And I haven't posted it in the team page just yet because I wanted to, oh Lord, I have a crying child over here. Hold on just a second. Guys. What's up? Hey, what's the matter? Can you guys see this calendar? Okay. So just a heads up, Monday starts New Coach University. Now, there are 2, Deidre and I and somebody else on Forever Fit are going to run one starting on Monday. We did this past month. It went really well. We have just pulled a little bit of content from here and there, but we're kind of just taking it as we go and doing a few live videos and working through some trackers and a lot of conversations and scripts and stuff, not encouraging people to like word for word copy the scripts, but like use this stuff because this is going to help you with conversations. And we're also doing like, share your posts and, do this post to help you get more traction and stuff like that. So we're really focusing on helping people get those early victories, helping people hit Success Club, helping people rank advance. So anybody that is a new coach that wants to coach, this is a really good group for them. And then there's also Melanie's Dream Team coach group on Vimify that is a lot more in depth with like daily emails, daily check-ins, like daily tracker type stuff. So just, it's something they're a little bit different. So if you want the constant engagement and reminder, then Melanie's group is really good for that. If you want a like laid back feel, I guess, then our other coach training is good for that. So if you have anybody and anybody that's on the call listening to the recording that's ready to dive in, awesome. I am promoting for coaching all weekend. I am doing Insta stories. I am doing coaching posts, coaching jabs. I'm inviting to our sneak peek. I'm doing a live sneak peek all weekend where I'm just going to be popping in and out of there a couple times. I think Sarah's going to jump in there too. And just share a little bit about coaching and kind of what that means and what the potential is. And then my goal now, I've set a goal every month to recruit 5 new coaches. Preferably working coaches, not discounts. So I'm setting that goal for myself from here on out, and hopefully I continue to meet that goal and I can have bigger goals towards the end of the year. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that that's what I'm doing. I'm really in a like dead on focused business building stage right now. So weekend sneak peek, and then we have the really awesome opportunity of Summit coming up this year, and this month. And what's nice about Summit is, and every summit that I've gone to, the last couple, I've done a like kind of a revolving door sneak peek for the weekend. So anybody that wants the behind the scenes, and then I pop in live from Summit. Anybody that I've talked to about coaching, I make sure that I get them in that group, so that way they can just like see some of the behind the scenes stuff. And then I post takeaways and stuff from Summit, team stuff, live workout, all of that stuff that shows like the culmination of a year's hard work at Summit. So, so that is going to be the next sneak peek. So I'm working through this weekend sneak peek, and then I'm going to do that whole weekend of a sneak peek from Summit. So the To Be Mindset app launches on Monday, and it's only for iPhone, and they will have an Android version coming out eventually. I don't know when. They haven't given us a date yet. But this is ideal for, I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but we're going to have the ability to track our nutrition, basically like our tracker that we got with To Be Mindset, but it's going to be on an app instead. So just give your groups a heads up that this is coming. Reassure them that if they don't have an iPhone, that there will be an app coming for Android too. I know they did that with BOD at first. I think it only came out on iPhone, and then like a couple months later it came out on Android. So I know they have to work through some different kinks and stuff. I am starting a To Be Mindset group on Monday for some of my late joiners, and I'm doing a prep week and just working through the back office stuff. And that's going to be primarily my group. I'm going to have a recipe thread in there, and weekly check-ins, and try to keep it going throughout the summer, and then just limit it to like a couple weekly posts, and then like posting recipes and like, a week, like a Saturday type thing, just to have something in there to encourage people and keep them going after.
Actually, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Are you, so you already have a group going for that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you adding people to your previous group on Monday, or are you starting a whole new one?
No, this one, so I have my app group. This one's just going to be on Facebook. So I'm giving my people in the app the opportunity, if they want to join a Facebook group, they can, but it's going to be repeated content that they've already seen. But I know some people are better at checking in on Facebook than they are on the app. So I'm giving them that option, like, hey, if you want to join in the Facebook group, you can. But I have, that info group, there's a ton of people in there that have still not committed. So I'm going back to them this weekend, and also letting people know, like, tomorrow's the last day to get the extra $20 off of the To Be Mindset Challenge packs. And so if they want to snag that deal, then they better sign up like now. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Okay, I have one other question. Maybe somebody else can answer this. This is totally unrelated, but I'm thinking of a girl who wants a To Be Mindset Challenge pack. She was a coach of mine. She canceled her coaching thing. Is it 6 months from the time that she enrolled as a coach, or the day that she canceled that she could sign up as a coach again?
I think it's canceled the day that she canceled.
Okay.
Is that what you were asking? Sorry, we've got like kids throwing a tantrum over here.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll have to wait. 6 months from the date that they cancel.
Okay, thanks. That's it. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. So To Be Mindset. So I'm going to enroll for To Be Mindset all the way until like the 11th, when like the week 1 content really starts. So like prep week is going to be like just that countdown stuff that they do in the back office. I'm going to post that every day. I'm going to start my group today. I'm going to put my little intro video that I made on YouTube and share that in there. And then I'm going to just basically like, this is what you need to do to get started. And I have a few people, probably 4 or 5 people that have purchased within the last week. And this, I'm just letting anybody in that's buying To Be Mindset. Like, I'm encouraging them to do Shakeology. If they're not, I'm not going to be like, sorry, peace out. Like, I'm putting them in anyway. And so I have a few people that have signed up just recently that said they were going to do Shakeology, didn't do Shakeology, just did the To Be Mindset. So that is for those people. And then also for anyone who, like, this isn't just my group. Like, if anybody wants to add more people, you know, or co-run it or whatever, I'm more than happy to do it together, because a lot of groups at once is very overwhelming, and to be able to do it together is really helpful. So if there's anybody that, and not just you guys on the call, but anybody listening to the recording that wants to run a group or that wants to promote for it that hasn't yet, I'm going to do, after we get off, I'm going to do my post that's like looking for 10 women who want to lose 10 to 30 pounds or whatever, because I haven't done that yet. So, and then the Monday Today Show group launches for 80 Day Obsession. I promoted for that. I had a couple people interested. I've had a couple of people that are doing it that have done 80 Day before, but nobody like brand new that's coming out of the woodwork. So if I get anybody this weekend that is interested, I may do another post for it. I'm not sure. I may promote for it on Sunday and see if I get anybody interested, and, you know, enrolling them with the challenge pack. And then anybody that is new, I'm just putting them in there and just keeping a list of 80 Day Obsession Today Show people, so that way I can check in with them regularly. And just like, there's your group, there's your accountability, because I'm not doing a separate group for that. I have an ongoing challenge group that I've told my people about. If they want to jump into that group, they can, and just get a little bit more information out of it. So I'll be in that group. I'm not doing 80 Day Obsession right now. I'll probably pick it back up after Summit, but yeah, so just another something to give people the option if they want more fitness and not as much nutrition. And then Monday the 11th. So this is like an FAQ default kind of thing, because the Lift 4 stuff launches. And Lift 4, if you're not familiar, is the new Joel Freeman program, and it's 4 days a week, and it's 30-minute like high intensity and weight training type workouts that are designed to scorch fat and build muscle, and 4 days a week. So this is great for summer vacation people, like busy moms, like only have time to work out a couple times a week, 30 minutes. So this is a really great way to promote that as like, hey, busy summer workout. Now you can purchase VIP early access on Monday the 11th. And what that includes is you get 4 bonus workouts, like I think it's like B4 Lift 4 or whatever they're called. And then with these workouts, like you'll have their 30-minute workouts, and you'll be able to do these 4 workouts until July 16th, when the actual entire Lift 4 program releases to the people that have purchased VIP early access. So Lift 4 will not be available. Yeah, Michaela, great for nurses. Exactly. So the whole program will not be available on the on-demand library to everyone until like October 16th. But people that have purchased VIP early access, or as coaches, like there's an opt-in bundle that's like $29.95 or something that we can purchase to have access to the workouts early. So I plan on purchasing on the 11th. I don't know that I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll do the workout. I don't know. Like this competition, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so like, ugh. But these workouts, I'm excited to try them and see, because they're an ideal, like, oh, summer morning workout. And so that is something to think about. This week, I'm going to write a blog post. I'm working on a Google Doc about Lift For, so that way we have something that we can send to people who are interested that basically breaks down the program and shows them their bundle options. So this is another great way to promote, like Michaela said, like nurses, people that work full-time jobs, that people that don't have a lot of time to commit every day, every week. So, and there's not a To Be Mindset Lift For like joint program release type thing, and there's not anything that really says, hey, you can do Lift For and To Be Mindset. But if you have people that are doing To Be Mindset and are having success with it, then tell them to keep doing To Be Mindset nutrition and having success with it, and do these workouts and count them as extra credit. So I would say this is probably not for somebody who has never worked out before in their life. It's not a beginner program. It's for somebody who has a little bit of experience with fitness, because you are going to be using weights and you are going to be doing some challenging movements. But that doesn't mean that somebody that, you know, is at a beginner level can't do this program. So there's I'll post the FAQ stuff about that too when I share the calendar. And then also the Mes de Mas launch program comes out, and that's Beachbody's first ever Spanish speaking program. So if you have people who speak Spanish, this is a great program for them to try out. I have a gal in Puerto Rico who is super pumped for this program. And so I don't know I really don't know what it's about. I haven't done any reading or research on it, but I know it's like a 30-day fitness type program. So that comes out that day too. So if you have a big Spanish speaking market, this is going to be a great one for you. And then Summit, and then just on there, I put, you know, promote coaching, because that's a really great opportunity with Summit coming up to promote what we do as coaches, the business opportunity. And like Kelly, like you were saying, like have friends do it with you. And, you know, it's very much a community and a family. Hi, buddy. And just sharing that environment and sharing, you know, the community aspect of it, how it's nice to have people in your corner, and it's nice to have a team of people who, you know, support and encourage you, you know, and the accountability and all that stuff. So that kind of takes care of the calendar. Does anybody have any questions about the calendar? Anything you want to add? Anything you want to dive into a little bit more? And then I'll just upload this into the page with the email. Kelly, did you get a Diamond Insider email?
I don't know. I haven't checked my email.
So what's nice about, like, when you hit Diamond is they'll give you, they'll send you an email a few days before the end of the month that is kind of just a breakdown of what's to come for the next month, some things that you can do to promote for the next month, some leadership tips and stuff like that. And it's just and I pull a lot of information from that email for, like, you know, just leadership tips and how to promote and stuff. So I was just going to pull from that and post on our team page about that too. And then also what's nice about hitting that diamond rank too is, like, Kelly, not only did you just give yourself another raise, another Ruby to Diamond. So Emerald is $14 per team cycle, Ruby is $16 per team cycle, and Diamond is $18 per team cycle. And at Emerald, your income from team cycle bonuses caps out at $250 per week, where at Diamond it caps out at $1,000. So now you have the potential as a Diamond to earn $1,000 a week in team cycle bonuses, and that continues to increase. I think at 1 star it's like $2,500. At like 2 to 5 star it's like $5,000, and then it just continues to go up. And I think at like 15 star, I think it caps at like $25,000 per week. Maybe it's like 12.5. I don't know. It's something ridiculous. That's like, oh, that would be terrible if my income had to cap at $25,000 a week. Hashtag goals. So Always something extra to work for. Leadership ladder is, there's some leadership ladder training in the back office that I really like to use as a benchmark. And I want to just share a little bit of that with you guys real quick, because I think it's important to note the leadership ladder ranks. Let me see if I can find, do you guys pay attention to the leadership ladder at all?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a really good benchmark to, let me see if I can pull this up. Oh, come on. Okay, so with your leadership ladder, like this just not, see these like different colored ranks up here. This really helps you like give you kind of a roadmap what to shoot for to build to that next level. So business starter just means that you are, an active coach, you've hit Success Club, and you're earning $100 a month, this BP base pay. So that just puts you, instead of like where it says your status, it'll say coach, it'll say business starter. So this is, anybody that's new to the business, shoot for this goal. That just means you've hit Success Club and you've earned $100 per month. If you sign up one person with a challenge pack, an all access challenge pack, that's a $50 commission. So if you do that twice, well, obviously you do that 3 times to hit Success Club, you're making $100 a month. That's awesome. Team builder. Okay, Michaela. Awesome. Have a good day, lady. Bye.
Thanks, Mila.
So team builder is, this is where you've hit Emerald. You have 2 coaches who have at least 1 Success Club point. Your week leg volume is 200 minimum team volume. You hit Success Club, and then you've earned at least $250 a month in commission. So this just means that you're building your team. Your team is continuing to grow, and you can be like you can be at any rank, as like you can be a diamond coach and be a team builder. You can be a diamond coach and a business starter. Well, you'd obviously be a team builder, but you don't have to only be an emerald. Like you can still be another rank and hit these benchmarks. Team leader is a really awesome accomplishment, because that means that you're earning at least $1,000 per month. You've hit Success Club. All of these are Success Club. Like you have to hit Success Club every month in order to hit these leadership ladder statuses. You're diamond and above. You have at least 4 coaches who have at least 1 Success Club point, and your week leg volume is 5,000 for your week leg. So for me personally, I just continue to like push for these benchmarks, and this gives me something to shoot for. It just like, I know that my next one is like, I achieved team leader this last month. And I know that my next one is organization leader. I think my week leg volume was like 8,300 last month. So this is something like a goal of mine for this next year. And this was on my vision board this year, was to achieve team leader status and to maintain team leader status every month. So organization leader, 2-star diamond, like there's a reason why I wanted to talk about this, because it's really important to like have this kind of on your vision board, or kind of have this in your sights, so you can be like, all right, like, am I meeting these benchmarks? Am I having, am I helping at least 2 of my coaches get Success Club points? Am I helping at least 4 of my coaches get Success Club points? So, so that's kind of just a good little benchmark to follow. So, so yeah, so that was, that's all I wanted to share about that. But there's a reasoning behind that team ladder, leadership ladder stuff, and it's to kind of help build. Melanie did a really good video from Summit a couple years ago about the leadership ladder that is really good to go back and watch. So that is, that's all I really have for you guys. How's your group going, Kelly, with all your 2B people?
It's going good. I think they are, they're having some successes. They're not posting a lot in the group, which is, I don't know how to get them to post, but when I reach out to them individually, they respond and they say they're having success. So, and then I've got quite a few more people interested for another group. That's why I was asking about what you were going to do. Are you going to put them together or have separate groups? I'm just still not sure what I should do with that. I may just ask them. I don't know. But yeah, one girl who like responded to my post about, you know, looking for 10 women or whatever. She's a hairdresser, and I think one of my 2B Mindset girls must go to her to get her hair done. Because she's like, oh yeah, so-and-so told me about this, and you know, blah, 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 blah. So like, I have this other girl like selling my challenge group to her. I'm like, yes, this is awesome. So if I can get her in and she likes it, then, I mean, she's a hairdresser. Then she'll tell all of her friends. It'll be great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
She was asking me about like restrictions because she's type 1 diabetic, but there's not any, right? Like, I know I've done research on this before and I need to research it again, but I mean, Shakeology, like that's what I primarily researched, but it's okay, right? Or I don't know. I've had a couple diabetics, but I think they may have been type 2. I don't know.
So it is low glycemic. So it's like ideal for like slow release carbohydrates. So it's not that they're going to get like a huge sugar rush or they're going to crash. Cause I know that like insulin dependent diabetics have to really focus on their carb content and what I guess what that looks like for their body, because that affects the dose that they take. Like and for like type 1 insulin dependent diabetics, they're on a pretty steady regular dose because their pancreas just isn't working at all. So I would just let her know, like, not only is this low glycemic, so it's not going to affect and give you big like waves of like blood sugar and sugar crashes and stuff, but just with the nutrition plan, I would just kind of let her know, like, you're not eating a ton of carbs on this nutrition plan. Like you're not, I mean, a lot of your, oh my gosh, they're washing the dog. Like, really, you're washing the dog outside right now. So I would just let her know, like, you know, you're not eating a lot of your like simple carbs. Like you're not eating breads. You're not eating, you can, I mean, you can eat a lot of breads and pastas and stuff, but primarily like your carbs.
No, you can't. You just eat vegetables.
Yeah. Primarily your carbs are coming from vegetables, you know, and
your fruit.
You know, a couple times a day, breakfast and lunch and stuff, you're having some oats and stuff. But yeah, and I would just tell her, is she trying to lose weight?
I think so.
Okay. So I would just have her really use her tracker. And what's nice about the app coming out on Monday is that she'll be able to see, and she checks her blood sugar regularly as a type 1, and she has a rhythm. So she should be able to see what kind of patterns are coming from her nutrition and what that looks like. So I would just kind of have her keep a close eye on it the first month and just really like make sure that, you know, it's just so hard because they have to count their carbs. Like they have to know.
I don't know anything about it. So when she asked me, I was just like, I don't know. Tell me what being a type 1 diabetic is like. Like, what do you know? So it's hard for me to gauge, like, is this going to be a good fit? Because I don't know what she does, you know? Like, I don't know what it's like now.
I mean, I think it can work. And maybe, you know, post in the Dream Team or maybe in the Rising Stars group, because I know Katie Ersta has a couple people. She's had a ton of success with this program. I know. It's fine. Yeah. There's a bee in my coffee. Dang it. Like swimming around in there.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Yeah, right. It's like I haven't even drank half of it. Damn it. But yeah, I would post in there and ask.
Okay.
because I know that she's had quite a few, she was in the test group. So, and there may be some information in Ilana's test group that like you might just,
I guess I could post in there.
yeah, post in there and in the search tab, type in diabetes or whatever and see what you can come up with.
Okay. As far as like Shakeology though, is there anything that I need to tell her about that?
No, I just tell them that it's low glycemic. I send them the ingredients and I tell them that the carbs are not something that are going to cause them to have a big sugar crash. It actually has helped people that are type 2 diabetic come off of their.
That's what I was thinking, because I have a couple type 2s and I've sent them information because I've did a little bit of research about it.
With type 1, she's always going to be on insulin. So it's not something that she's never, like, it's not going to, I mean, she's insulin dependent for life. So it's not that she's going to ever have to come. I don't know if I don't know that her dose would ever change. Like, I don't know that, I think she has.
The Shakeology is not necessarily going to help her. Is what you're saying.
It may help, like, well, if her nutrition is crap, if she's eating like, because sometimes diabetics are like, okay, I know that I need to eat a carb right now, so I'm going to eat half of a donut, you know, like, so I think substituting some things that she may use as a carb source and using Shakeology instead can help her with weight loss, and can help her with a, like, more of a natural source of carb type sugar, as opposed to something that she may be using currently. And she may be, you know, she may be drinking milk, and because sometimes they use milk as a carb source because of the lactose sugars. She may be drinking milk, and this may be like a better alternative for her to use.
All right, thanks. That's helpful. I don't know anything about being diabetic, so
yeah, it's type 2 is one thing, but type 1 is like, that's just a whole different, like, it's just a different conversation because it's like it's a lifelong medical condition where type 2 can be reversed with diet and exercise. So.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah. I wonder how long she's had it and how,
well, I mean, I went to high school with her. She wasn't diabetic then, so.
Usually, like, it's teens or 20s that they usually find out that they're diabetic. I'm taking a picture of this bug in my coffee. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work and I'm gonna try to find some people for this 2B group. Try to get Success Club by the end of the month. I mean, the end of the weekend. That would be nice, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do it again. Big goals. Big goals.
I want to talk to you about the Orlando thing.
Okay.
Do you have any news about that? We can, like,